I hope this sounds good. Oh my goodness. I hope this sounds okay. Ah. Hello. Of course, like 2 minutes before I'm gonna go up for my stream. Well, 13 minutes actually. I was doing a little quick audio test. Quick, I thought. And it sounded terrible. So if you're out there, if anybody's out there, and you're like, man, your voice sounds terrible. And not just my voice, like as a person. You could tell me that if you want, but I'd rather you don't. But if it's crackling a lot, like every single word and just like, if it's like that crackling when I'm speaking, goodness me, please tell me in the comments or like the chat, because it sounded great last night and then all of a sudden today it wasn't, and then I tested it like 4 times and tried some stuff and really changed nothing, and then all of a sudden it was working and it sounded okay. So I don't know. So the last time I tried it 1 minute ago, the sound sounded okay. It's bright in here. Only needs to see my skin. Okay, hopefully this doesn't like mess the sound up by like moving a cord or something. Ooh, that's better. Oh yeah, hello. Welcome to another live stream. We're back. Hopefully this sounds okay. I'm all paranoid now. It was sounding so bad last week as it was, because I was, hey, Saren, awesome. I like literally just got started because my audio was being weird, and I fixed it from what it was a couple days ago, and then now all of a sudden it was acting up like 10 minutes ago. So if my voice is crackling like every single sentence, every single word, please tell me. Shouldn't do that. It should kind of like cut in and out of the sound a little bit because I put a noise gate on it, so you should be able to just like listen to the music. And there shouldn't be too much like ambient sound anymore. Hopefully. I don't know. Anyhow, welcome. How you doing? Okay. Let's get this ugly mug out of here. Yes. Now you're just looking at nothing. You can put maybe some webcam group back. I added a chat box. I wonder if it's gonna work. I didn't even realize that. Next time somebody chats, it should show up here. Who knows? Where's my clip studio at? It's coming, it's coming. So today I think we're gonna try to do something a little bit different. We're gonna try and move ahead, trying to make some of these live streams a little more structured, maybe. Oh, it's still gonna be loosey-goosey, have some fun and whatevs, but yeah. Silent Hill F today? Oh no! How are you even sitting here? How are you not playing it right now? You've got to be playing it. You got to start. Oh, the chat box is working. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I set some stuff up. I also set up, which is weird. My wife said that you guys are earning like XP in the chat. Is that something that's actually happening? Because I didn't set anything like that up, and that shouldn't exist natively in YouTube, so I don't really understand how that's a possibility, and I forgot to double check with her how that's happening. But I did now set it up. I think you should get like XP or loyalty points. I didn't really set it all up super in depth yet, but I'm gonna try and set it up so that if anybody participates. Why is this black? Why am I getting anything here? If anyone participates in the chat here as well, they get experience points that they can also get in my Discord if you're part of Discord, which you can use towards getting wonder points and different things in my Discord, or Discord, excuse me, shop, I guess, but not like a, it is kind of like a shop. It's a shop. You can get, we just don't have physical items and stuff yet. Anyway, let's, what I wanted to do is draw some some comics maybe. Of course, I don't label my stuff very well, so we'll just look at the picture. Sarah asked me one time actually how I organize things, and I was all like, ranting, like, I organize them all pretty good because I use Bubble Up and try to keep them all things, but this, like I said, I think is one of my biggest habits, is that I don't name things properly, and then they're just all these like, great, good thing this card is called 10000002888, or no, 2886. That's great. Anyhow, I'm trying to open, I don't know if I have it saved already. Did I not save it? Bless you, my wife sneezed in the other one. Silent Hill F. A? That's awesome. Man, I haven't played a lot of the more recent Silent Hills. Oh, I guess it's not in here. But yeah, no kidding, you've been thinking about playing it for a while. Why did I not? I thought I had this loaded before. Sorry, everyone, and by everyone I mean Sarah and whoever else. How many Silent Hills are there by now? Jeez, there's got to be, what, like 10, 20? There's so many. There's like all spin-offs and everything. Maybe not 20, that seems like excessive. What, 7? Yeah. I'm gonna get some new music. I haven't yet much done that. Where is it? Do I have to load it from the cloud again? I'm gonna see all my stuff. Sorry everyone, I thought I had this ready to go previously. Evidently, I must have somehow lost them all. How is that possible? Oh man, this is entertaining. Promise. Oh, there we go. This is what I thought I had earlier. So I wanted to work on some, as I was saying, before I keep honestly getting distracted every 2 seconds here. Excuse me. That, this isn't. It's fine. We'll make it work. Where's the other one? This one. Don't panic. Okay. There we go. Alright, I can see these out. Oh, you can cut all this out? Kid, where is it? It's too late. See, that was, I had these 2 pages combined, but let's not worry about it too much. Well, so originally this page, that's awful bright. Let me turn this down a little bit, but if I do too much, it's gonna out some pencil drawings. That helps a bit. Alright, originally this was gonna be for a little bit of a different segment, you know, like a chapter, like a story thing that I wanted to do, comic, for Lark at the beginning, Lark's Journey, The Legend of Lark, Lark's Journey. Actually, I should show that too. That's the title of sort of Lark's part of Worlds. Anyhow, in this one, I'm supposed to start off here where they get their cron sack, and it was have these little purple things here where it was going to be animated, like them blinking and smiling, swaying in the wind, and there's a little moth coming out of their cron sack here, which I was going to maybe like zzz, and then them putting it on and some other blah. But and then we're going to run out here and go down to the Chimkin coop and do some other stuff, but that's going to be maybe a little bit later. But so they're going to kind of get called by Uncle Grunk. Lark, yeah, Uncle Grunk, we're going to the market, coming. So that's going to lead to a bit of a market, sort of mini story or something like that, where we're going to have thanks, yeah. I think Lark is gonna, I think it's gonna be fun to have them come to life, and that was sort of originally the plan, was to make these stories, and I had this idea of like, had to be in order of like Blandia, then Lark's gonna go here, and then Lark's, and it's like, then nobody gets to explore all kinds of crazy stuff, so we're gonna draw all kinds of stuff, we're gonna play all kinds of comics, and it's not necessarily gonna be super linear off the top, and maybe we can make it linear later, but we can have some cool things. But anyway, thank you. I think it's cool to see them come to life too, and I think it's gonna be fun. So they're gonna go to the market, and they're gonna get a new wardrobe piece, which I think we'll reveal again on Wednesday, but some of you guys have seen it on some of the live. Whoa! But I'm gonna start off with them waking up. These are their eyeballs. Boop. Coo-coo-coo-coo-coo-coo. That's the Himkins waking them up, rubbing their eyes, blink, 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 good morning. And then they say something along the lines of like, every wayfinder must first consider their wares and wardrobe. And then they got their shiny butt in the sun, and then they choose their wardrobe, and then that would take us to the next scene that we just saw here. They put on their whole outfit, their crappy outfit. So, my biggest challenge, and the reason I've been holding back, no more. Gotta do something. You can edit, I don't know, a bad page? Yeah, you can edit a bad page, you can't edit a blank page, is that what it is? Anyhow, basically I just don't know how to present this, if I want to do it in like up comic book format with like the different frames, different panels I should say, or if we want to do it in like a widescreen format where we can do some animations, and then it can always be altered into an animated piece eventually, like I think I had shown previously. It's gonna be, all these live streams are gonna be like bouncing around, like I said, a little bit of like revealing some of the concepts and things that I've had previously, and then sort of trying to weave those in, or any of your feedback or your input or any of your ideas. I'd love to hear them, and we can make them a part of the world, make them a part of the story, weave them into some of these like Easter eggs into the backgrounds of some of these images if we want. I don't know if what I'm looking for is everywhere I want it. Yeah, I think we showed these before. Essentially, what we want to do eventually is, I would like to do like more or less either a semi-animated sort of GIF style comic. It's gonna load. Whoa! Like this, where like some of the images a little bit of static, and then this is really choppy it seems, but some of the images a little bit animated. And then I thought if we do these widescreen, and every comic frame is widescreen, and when we like want to edit it out, we just basically crop this, and then it would be its own animated film, because it would always be, each frame's the same size. But then that also means we can't really pan or zoom or anything on any of the frames, which is also kind of unfortunate, so I'm not sure we want to do that either. We got this guy here. Test that I did, sort of, again, like quick animations, maybe a little bit too much per page thing, but I think we might do something like that. But right now I think we're going to start with sort of the basic panels, and then we can maybe add some animations to them after, I guess. I don't know. Again, open to anyone's suggestions. I did do a animated thing on a different test, but it's got copywritten material, so I don't know if I should show it. So basically, it's on my other blue sky, my personal blue sky. You can see it, so I guess it doesn't matter because I did show it. But oh, holy moly! I've been checking this chat. I had the other screen on. Hello, the other James. Aha! You made it. Don't hold back. Go for it. Thank you. I will. That's what I'm doing. No more of this. They fit well panels, and some of them look good just floating, so my suggestions would be possibly a splotch of watercolor would be fun. Yeah, okay. So fun to see a bit of animation like this. Thank you. That way we're still paneled, but not confined to rectangular restriction. Yeah, I see that. I like that. I see sort of what you're saying. So like something like this could be a little more framed, and then this guy could be kind of like popping out, and then just some splash of color behind them, and kind of boop, be like. I'm Lark. Okay. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I could get behind something like that. Kind of like pop out. Yeah, man, animation is one of my favorite things, and I think that's again why I wanted to kind of do it that way. And I've been like this sort of vision of like it has to be animated and it has to be connected in a story, and yeah, but you just can't, you just can't do it all right off the top. So we gotta do it how we do it. It's gonna go in all different directions. It's like a constellation. Why not? Let's look at some animations. These are some of the animations I've actually done. So here we go. Let's if anyone wants in them, but well, it's gonna be a lot to like take in. I don't know if it's actually gonna film these, but again, I was kind of playing with just these simple, easy peasy things where it's like triple suns and just really simple animations. These are kind of just moving a bit. I don't know if you can really see it on there. You should be able to. So I think it may be choppier than it actually is. But Blandia is kind of vibrating a little bit, just the words. The thing down here doesn't have anything, but yeah, so I think we can maybe incorporate some of that. These are some turnarounds we've done of Lark previously, which I think are pretty, they turned out pretty cool. Well, again, it seems maybe choppier on screen. Maybe I'm jamming my computer completely and this is the worst for everybody. But, hopefully not. I don't know, there's a lot of other stuff here. Uncle Grunk in and out of the shower. You know, that kind of stuff. Anyhow, it was almost like there was my little jump animation. Where is it? Where is this guy? In the show? Oh, it's reversed. It's in some backwards PNG thing. Never mind. Anyhow, you just. Oh, this is kind of my idea of what a wisp would look like. Like. Because we usually just the little wisp symbols, but it'd be like an aquas wisp. I don't know if it's showing properly. She swish. Yeah. Back to the task at hand. You said you weren't going to get distracted. Tara Andre. Whoa! Oh, you joined and you said you think you slowed it by joining. So it is choppy on your end? It's weird. I wonder if that's the case. Hopefully it's not messing up. Wife! Like soft thought bubbles painted the clouds behind each set of eyes. Like soft thought bubbles, big cloud behind each set of eyes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, so what I should do, I guess it's like, let's start a new one. And then do some copy paste here. Wait, yeah, save this so that I don't have to play this game all the time. Is this really choppy? I can't tell. It seemed too bad on mine. The video is lagging now, not coming from your end. It's probably because my wife is watching. Hey, Tara. Could you not? That shouldn't make sense. That shouldn't be happening because we just got better internet so that we could stream and watch stuff, do stuff. This happened last time. Okay, well, if it's still gonna lag, then I'll have to figure something else out. Sorry, everyone. Guess we'll see how this goes. That's frustrating. That makes me upset. It's better now. Probably because she stopped watching. Love you. Tries to be supportive. She watched the other day. It was fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Make up your mind, internet. Am I running something too much? Look, I am. Actually, that's what it is. Like, first of all, Bubble Up's got all these animations running. So let's close that. Let's close this. Like, I'm not helping the situation. You know what I mean? You're not helping the situation, Matt. Is that better? Maybe? Looks better. All right. You guys are so patient. Wow. Did I copy paste that? I did. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we can do this. This song again. Darn thing. Yeah, I'm trying to change the color of this layer so that it's bluer. There we go. I swear, I do sometimes make it different. Alright. I like the idea of the like thought bubble, like cloudy thought bubbles. I'm trying to see how can I break this down though. This should be 1, 2, 3. How should we do these panels? Think. Let's draw one at a time. How's James doing today? How's your comic going? I actually didn't get a chance to see. You did, I think you released just a little more, like a little while earlier, and I was kind of busy doing some stuff in the other room, and I didn't really get a chance. I saw it on my phone though. Why can't I remember? Something of the Wild. Civilization of the Wild? Why is that making these weird curves? Control Z doesn't work very well somehow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Page 2. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's rustling in the bushes. I'm doing something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's like, you know, do anything. Let's just try to do something in the world. You've set up a schedule for yourself. That's awesome. Because like you were saying in Discord, we need to support each other. My show and gear. Sketch the page. Tuesday line art. Say character. I don't have a lot of comic fonts. Oh, it's because I got it all fonts. I don't want all fonts. Don't I not have my comic fonts setting? Bummer. Man, that's crazy. That's an awesome breakdown, though. That's like a really good sort of system, and you know, you should maybe sort of steal your idea there, but I don't think I'd be able to keep up. That's my biggest problem. I don't know. I'm trying to choose a font here for this. Like it really matters, but so you're working on page 2 because did you already finish all of page 1? And oh, it's for your VIPs, I think, right? And I didn't see that. That's probably why. That's crazy. Good. Font. Damn noisy kids. Sure. That makes sense for a damn noisy chimkin, I guess, right? Why is this not? I see. The heck? Oh, there we go. I know, right? It is a lot of work to accomplish in 1 week. But again, like, that's awesome if you can get it done. Bah. I should have wrote these in each in a different. Oh gosh, okay. One each letter, or one each layer. Ba. Dash. No, dash should be on a separate layer. See, James has a smart way of doing it in like passes. Here I am just being like, I'm gonna do all of one tiny panel and then nothing's ever done. I'm just playing around, but let's see here. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting this doesn't automatically keep their sizes. La, da, 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 da. What am I there? Sure. Out. Ow. Okay. I'm not doing the Z's right now. Let's just move along. Yeah, no, if it works for you, man, that's great. If you can just like get her done and get them done piece by piece, and like I think that's a totally smart way to do it. And again, it honestly, like, it totally helps having a schedule and a system. Like, that's one of the biggest things, is that like I think I've got too many things on the go and too many ideas, and it's like I never schedule things. And honestly, like, that's why like this live streaming thing, I've been like cracking down this last week and everything, because it was like I just want to encourage myself to actually get some stuff done, and I feel like this actually makes me sit down for like 2 hours at a time and actually get something accomplished. And like last week was a little bit more loosey with some sketches and just playing around, but more to just get myself into it. But it's part of the reason I'm doing these streams, is because it almost makes me, yeah, well, like I just said, it makes me do it, and having sort of the what's the word, accountability, I guess, of having somebody there. Like, not that again that's ever expected that anyone shows up, but it's just like, it's kind of like, well, if it's live, I gotta do it. And I do have to cough though, so. Thanks for that. Excuse me. So, again, not that you have to talk all about it, but your comic, James, like you said, you have had sort of this idea written previously. Like, this was sort of an idea you had. Oh, why I changed it to this color. You said you'd kind of written it before, I think, years ago, and had an idea for the story. Yes, gotta motivate each other, sure. Again, some of the work might be deliberately loosey-goosey and a little bit. We're here to tell some stories, you know, not to draw masterpieces and try to, you know, be a triple A studio necessarily yet. I don't know if this is what we're trying to go for. He needs to be more obvious that they're little like dreamy clouds. And Soren's idea, which I thought was awesome too, was to try and do some more like focus on on character development, and kind of do like streams based on each character, and kind of do like ref sheets and stuff like that. So I think again, because I'm doing so many things and I feel like I liked the variety, so I think I'm gonna keep doing a bit of everything throughout the week. But I think that's why on Wednesday we do Wayfinder Wednesday this week, and we're gonna develop Lark a little bit more and do like a ref sheet, perhaps, and take some notes and do some stuff where it's like actually you know, actually solidifying a few more things as opposed to just kind of making this stuff up all the time. Already had the story written from years ago, so start a small, easy fan project. Yeah, no, I saw that, and I actually that's so smart, because that's again, that's my downfall. I think is like this, my like big Maximus, gluteus opus maximus, and it's like so much pressure. But yeah, it's nice to start with something kind of light and like a fan thing, especially like Pokemon, because there's so many people that know it and so many people that can kind of grasp it and get right into the lore, and you don't have to kind of explain anything right off the top. They're just like in. So that's an awesome thing to start with. But I get that, yeah, trying to build some excuse me, experience a bit first. Who knows? I guess I could zoom in a bit more. Miles away there. I don't know if that even looks anything like eyeballs or clouds or anything, but it is what it is. Should do maybe little cakes or something, dancing and in their mind. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. That doesn't look like cake. It's fine. It's fine, man. Oh man, comics are honestly like legitimately some of the hard, if not, I think the hardest project to work on, especially for like indie projects, because it's literally everything. Like you got script writing, you've got character development, you've got like, you have to know perspective, you have to know like just like storytelling in like composition and in ways, visual storytelling. Like you have to know how to write dialogue, you have to know, like it's I'd say it's as or more invested than any other kind of creative project, or even like, you know, directing or writing a movie or anything. It's like you've only got one thing to do if you're trying to do a comic, like especially if it's an independent comic. You're the director, the writer, excuse me, you know, the casting director, the prop designer. Cake. I don't know. Nice, yeah, for sure. Again, like if we could try to film that, or not film it, animate it, but the like clouds just disappearing. Am I doing this? So many folders already, or so many layers already. I wonder if my computer lags. One, two. Rubber up, small, big, small. I mean, oh, gotta cut this guy out. And paste that. All that other stuff in here. Oh yeah. Slow. Okay. There you go. Okay, well then, we'll take this time. No, we won't. Too bad. Actually, I was going to mention this week we've got a different featured artist on our stream schedule. I'm going to try and feature a new sort of fan art Wonder Weaver Warp Worlds piece each week on our stream schedule, so that we can kind of do a little mini promo, a little shout out to a new artist every week. So last week we had henridraws.bsky.social. Come on, why is it taking so long? Okay. And this week we've got Babpuff, BABPUFF.bsky.social. And they're also doing some VGen sketch comms right now, sketch commissions. So you can merge selected layers right there. You can get some sketch commissions from them at vgen.co/babpuff. Excuse me. Spread the love, baby. Let's do it. What is this? Is this the right? Okay, let's do it. Clouds are going to dissipate. Oof. Maybe, like you said, a little bit of sweaty dreams. Drip, drip. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, probably a million times, but Lark's eyes are deliberately inspired by character that should be somewhat really obvious, but they're supposed to kind of be inspired by this kind of thing going on. I won't say who it is, but you'll probably know. It's Captain America. Lark's inspired by a lot of things, man. So are a lot of the characters. They're all kind of supposed to be like all my favorite things mashed into one, kind of almost parodies and stuff. So Lark is inspired by Link and Luke Skywalker before he turned into a great character reboot in the new movies until he turned into that. Their eyelashes are messed up, but they're gonna be okay. They woke up like this. Let's give them that Yzma with the like. It's like they're like made of spider legs. Why? So bad. Don't say copyright stuff because everyone's gonna like patent. Okay, this is different. This is not Cloud. This is Eye Crusties. So we get them mixed up. Green milk. Oh yeah, yeah. Of Star Wars. then that's exactly it, is that Blandia is the bland, dusty, Tatooine-like world, and Lark is stuck with Uncle Grunk, just on the farm doing their thing, and they want to adventure and see the other worlds. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's music. Stop it. Stop that. Concerned. What kind of music do you guys like? Maybe we can try to put some cool stuff on here next stream. Oh, that's why I'm not even drawing in black. It's pretty better that it's not black anyways. Oh, nice. Do these look like they match? Nope. We can figure it out later. Green milk, but yeah, Blandia is supposed to be that sort of thing, so it was supposed to be pretty boring at the time, and now I feel like it's gone maybe a little bit, I've added so many other characters and stuff to it that we might stick around there a little bit longer than we were supposed to if we do any kind of narrative thing, but that's what we're doing right now. Lark's waking up. He's finally getting a chance at life, because the Wonder Master's finally gonna do something, you know? None of this waiting around business. Poof. Bah, kook. Not bad. I feel like it's too even. The clouds are too even on both sides. I drew them too symmetrical. Maybe it's better. I'm getting annoyed with this other folder though. Like this other folder out of my face. Whoa, sorry about all those zooms. We've had a lot of time. Lark. Let's see if we can get out of here, Spidey. Didn't sense that, did ya? Ah, no! That wasn't even on purpose. Oh, gosh. Excuse me. Okay. Let's try a different approach to this text. Let's just handwrite it, okay? Let's do this. Oh, I should have done it in vector. So we go to a new vector layer. I think this should work, right? So we could do coo. But it should work. We should be able to do overlaps and then just make them go away with the erase vector tool. Oops, tangent. Too bad. Yeah, tangent there will, that's where these two lines intersect here. Create this weird thing, but don't care. We'll only do that. We'll only do that, and then we'll do vector eraser. Do we have Then we go down here to vector eraser and see this erase up to intersection. Just clicked, so it should do this, where it just erases, yeah, where it's touching. So then we can kind of like create these filled in text things super easy without having to kind of go in and erase everything. Does it look that good? No! But we'll do it. We'll work on it. We'll try something. We're just trying stuff. Okay, people? We're trying to learn here. Okay, no expert. Looks like Kool-Aid. No, don't like this. It's too late. Cool. Maybe let's do. Thinking if I outline it, that's not gonna work if I do. No, see? I wish it was looking good, but thanks, man. It's looking alright. Let's move this. Go figure. Let's move this. Why is this not moving? Hate it. I hate it so much. It's fine for now. That's why you draw terrible on the live stream, because it's lagging and people are watching, and then when they're not watching, you draw good because things work well and there's no pressure. Okay, it's perfect. Nope. Why did it move? Ma, why are you moving? Why? Pa? No, it's Pa. Why every time I tell Ma to move? Alright, fussing for nothing. I feel like this is going slow. No, stop moving. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Hey. I don't know, I'm just gonna finish that. Alright, let's maybe not give everything some color. Let's just give some stuff some pop here. Let's get some more panels done. And then we can kind of like refine another time. This is water, so we're going to give it a little bit of more of a highlight. Oh, it still looks weird. Pop. Poof, 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 poof. Should have cake pieces somewhere. Maybe there's just splatters of cake that looks like blood. I'm gonna have them bleeding. shot. Do, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't talk sometimes, and then I forget that there's people. Oh, everybody. Yeah, I think I asked earlier, but I don't know. Does anybody get? Are y'all getting XP by chatting? Cause like the wife had said that she was getting like XP the other day by joining in the chat, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense, because like I don't have anything like that set up, and pretty sure that doesn't exist on YouTube, so I don't think she was lying, but I don't know what it was, and I'm curious if anyone else is experiencing this. I feel like warming up a little bit. I feel like my drawing is getting a little bit better than it was at the beginning, which is nice. That'll happen. Excuse me. Tobias Washburn is in the house. Is this up, Tobias Washburn? How's it going? The mood tonight is always chill, always vibing, whatever. I don't know. The mood tonight is we're drawing some Lark comics here. Lark waking up. They're gonna get a new outfit soon. Tobias is an old friend. Not old, like old, like he has a walker, but do you have a walker? But Tobias is an old friend of mine, and one of the few people that's also played Pretty Happy is the mood. Yeah, is one of the few that played with the TCG, actually. Saren in the chat, Sullivan, Tobias are the two people I think that have played probably the most of the card game, but we'll be revealing a little bit more on tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna start sharing about the card game, the mechanics and stuff. It's another one of those, like, I can wait forever trying to hope that it's gonna be perfected, but it's like I gotta get some stuff out there, get some more feedback, see what people think, and we'll I don't like that cuckoo. It just looks weird. It looks like Kool-Aid to me. Like, I don't know why. It just like looks like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't do it. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna hurt myself. Mood is fantastic. Ooh. What is that? One guy, I can't remember his name, but he's talking about how. What is that one? Oh, I see. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Talking about how you gotta tell yourself, you gotta speak. Oh, I'm an eraser. That'll do it. You gotta speak the words. It's still not. There we go. I don't know. Those are words and stuff, but this guy was talking about how he was just saying he always says he's outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. Just always give yourself best vibes. How's the mood tonight? Outstanding. Fantastic. Pretty happy. It's pretty happy. This is where I would have that, like, if it was an animation, I'd have it like shifting, like, oh god. How's the mood with you, Tobias? How are you? It's been a while. It's such a pleasant surprise. How was the lady friend, Hannah? Well, I guess, sorry, I don't know if I should say everyone's names on the internet. Uh-oh. What else? How's the animals? Always got some cool animals, man. It's got some, like, again, hopefully I'm not giving stuff away here on you, Toby. But it's got some cool animals, like a Pac-Man frog, I think. Some Madagascar cockroaches. They're pretty rad. Okay, Cuckoo, you're getting out of here. I don't like you. I don't like looking at you. I don't like your face. Let's just try one more time. If it sucks, it sucks. I'm not going to use that font for now. I'm just going to go. Into infinity. I don't like that either. It's better than the other one. All right. Sounds like Guy Sensei. What sounds like Guy Sensei? I forgot what we were talking about already. Dun dun. Oh, maybe the music. Dun 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 dun. Nice, nice, nice. Audition here, can't complain at all. Awesome, awesome. What for, if you don't mind asking? Is it like just a general audition, or are you trying for something specific? Okay, I'm gonna group these together. I think I should save this before it's too late and everything crashes. Okay, look, I'm actually gonna name it. Let's see, what is it? Lark's Market Adventure P1 PG1 001. It's kind of a random drawing, but it's not a new character. It's Mr. Lark, or not Mr. I guess. They, him. It's Lark. Whoa. Well, now this is all out of whack here, but which one is it? These two? Because I enlarged it too. But it's a bit of a beginning story for Lark here, where I want to try and give them a new wardrobe piece other than their little cron sack that they've always had. Well, I think not. And I'm going to try and sort of get some story going here and start to release some more Blandia stuff and some cards. Yeah, hopefully in the next week, month. I mean, maybe not some super finished cards, but we're going to try and make some actual test cards and some beta cards, because we kind of did the alpha thing, and I'm not sure what more to really do until we kind of keep moving forward and building more of it. So, Lark! Just a Halloween Witches and Wizard event may be possible. Oh, nice. Fire spinning. Oh man. Yeah, Tobias is a person of many talents. They've got actor, singer, spinner, LARPer, writer, artist, all kinds of crazy stuff, man. That is super cool. How long have you been fire spinning? Like, that's been a long time. You've done all kinds of stunts and fire and stuff for quite a few years, I imagine. So anyhow, this is Lark waking up to the sound of chimkins waking them up, and then they're gonna wake up to their bright morning. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out these panels. I don't really know exactly how I'm doing this, so it's more just a brainstorm draw thing session. But while we're on this, I'm just gonna combine these two into one. Merge selected layers, so I'm gonna always messing around. I'm gonna cut this Lark eyeballs out. I'm gonna start again. Down here, cut, paste. Deselect, turn off all these other guys. Move this one up here. Oh, I still need to rub their eyeballs, but. I think the blink one should be big, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have planned panels out before, like I should have done like a thumbnail thing. Three steady years, holy moly. I imagine you've burnt yourself a few times. Is that something that you just happens, or is it something you really do try to avoid at all costs, and if you do it well, you're not supposed to do it? Because I imagine it must almost happen. Yeah, the rub. Don't forget the rub. The rub looked terrible anyways. It was pretty rough, so it's I don't even think it's almost worth trying to copy that. Let's do. I'm not good at drawing hands. Drawing a lot. Try to design a multiverse and you're like, wait, what can I actually draw? Sketchier. Yeah, you're probably right. They should be smaller, not as wide. Because the first one should be like, and the second one should be like, good point, good point, good point, good point, good point, good point, good point. Thanks, James. See? I'd do without you guys. Rub, rub, rub. How's that? How do I look at this? Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub. So... Freaking upstairs. Your hands are huge too. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to break this down into form so that it's a little bit easier to understand. His fists are kind of just big soft blocks. Their thumbs would be on top. Hey James, thumbs are hard. Oh gosh. It's no, your hairs. Oh, and I mean, you got a fair amount of hair. Usually, you got beards and the hairs on the head, and other places. I presume. I don't need to know deets, I guess. And this palm here. Rub, rub, rub. terrible. Ooh, it's my least favorite body part to draw. That is a good question. Oh man, it's probably hands, because you'd think they were something that we see a lot, and that they're only so many pieces to a hand, but they never seem to look right, you know? Like, look at that. Like, that just looks like a box with lines on it. Yeah, no, hands for sure, I think, are probably the hardest. I mean, for some reason I'm not like creaking. I'm not like super great at, well, a lot of anatomy, but I find legs challenging, especially the connections from the legs, like the hip. Yeah, sort of the connection from the hips to the legs gets a little challenging sometimes for me, but I mean, it's all a mess, it's all hard. You know what's really fun? Getting, like, I use Pinterest for some, like, images and references and stuff, and then I get, like, I get all these, like, violations for inappropriate content or whatever, because they're, like, nudes, or they're, like, you know, artistic renditions of bodies, and then it's like half of them get reinstated, but I don't know if I get like unviolated by having these things. I didn't post them, I'm just pinning them, man. Yeah, the core is like the whole legs and hips thing is crazy. Yeah, half bust is fine. Exactly, kind of like you get away with some shoulders and some body, but then as soon as you got the legs in there, you're like, why are these not attached right? They just, the leg bone connects to the, I don't know, iliac crest? Like, what? Why is this? Oh, that's why. I don't like these hands. Maybe that's why I naturally avoided them. Wait, how many knuckles? They're short a knuckle on this one. See? This sounds like Labyrinth. This reminds me of Labyrinth. This song, not the drawing. So bad. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the flow and I'm like, oh, it's going so well. Like, these eyes were all great, and then now I'm like, this is weird. It's fine. I regret the decision to draw comics live. I don't. This is fun. It's great. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hey, I don't know about those hands. Like I said, when in doubt, just keep drawing over them. That'll make them better. What is this? Like, what are these shapes? Like, that's not... Fingers don't look like that. Here, this is my hand. There we go. This is my fist. This is how my thumb goes. So, just so everybody knows, that's why I draw hands like that, because that's what my hand actually looks like. So I'm purposefully drawing them the way I see them in reality. Okay. That's enough of this. Get out of here, panel. I don't like you. See, and then that's where we gotta push through. We gotta push through. We can't hate ourselves. We gotta be like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Because we don't want to associate drawing with negative feelings and emotions. That's the problem. When you draw for a little bit and then you're like, I hate this, and then your subconscious is like, you hate drawing because you suck at it. You're like, but I want to draw. You're like, don't do it. It's torture. Our minds are torture. Thank you. Thank you. It's all right. It's not beautiful, but I appreciate it. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I always do that, and I shouldn't, I guess, sort of argue with people. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate that you say that and think that. Let's go back to where let's do these eyes, because I feel like maybe we can have a win. Sometimes that's important too. Have a little small wins, and then it gives you that boost again where you're like, okay, I can draw, maybe. Yet not complete and utter trash. We're not. No, nobody is. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Except for ugly people. There we go. Let's do these eyes. Blink. No. Will I be better if I change my brush? Then it won't match with the other one, and I'll have to redraw the other one. Watercolor edge. And I turn off this opacity, and it'll be like a little bit more okay. I don't know. There was a white gradient in the center. The alarm. Just get or leave it. Maybe from the center, like a circle gradient. Oh. I think I know maybe what you mean, but I will give it a try. Yeah, I think I like this brush effect a little bit better than I like the other one. I feel like it gives me a quicker ink vibe. Blink. Is it lagging on your end? 'Cause it's lagging on my end a little bit. I hope not. I've tried so hard to get this stuff to work. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Even last night, like I even told my wife, when she was at work, I figured out that I hadn't had my microphone plugged in. Now I think it's plugged in, finally. Tippy tappy tap. I mean, excuse me, well, girls. I had it plugged in, but so I could see like the lighting up on my interface, but I didn't have it set as an input coming into the Streamlabs, so excuse me, why am I so extremely burpy? I'm getting all excited and like boiling coming up here. Okay, you say a like a white gradient from the center of the other one. Okay, a few. I know what you mean. You're talking like, oh shit. Now I gotta change this. Oh, I swore. I said a swear word. I'm sorry. Whoa, poop. That's almost worse. Like, you know, sometimes you say poop, it's like, I don't know what's that. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know what you mean, but I think, do you mean like a gradient coming out the center of this one, kind of? Yeah, it's obviously like, we gotta figure out some sort of background, because this is all just fading into the... Wait, how come I'm drawing over that? Sucks. Because, yeah, right now it's just like on a gray background. We'll try to make some actual panel thing. Did you mean like that? I don't know. I feel like this should be like still blue almost, or purple, so that it's like waking up from a dream. They are pretty. Try to make them a bit pretty. Again, like, I know I talk about Lark a lot, and I'll probably talk about them more on Wednesday, but the point was to try and have a sort of a nice appeal to them, hopefully, so across a variety of different people, and hopefully there's some cute. I feel like one thing I don't do enough is flip the canvas. I'm scared to do it because it's going to show how bad things are. Oh, they're not that bad, but you can see me flip the canvas. Now I notice, because my drawings tend to slant a little bit that way but obviously when it's flipped, I draw up to the right. Everything has this right arc to it. Everything's kind of slanted to the right, Our eyes naturally do that, but that's why flipping the canvas helps. See your mistakes, but I'm not gonna try to adjust too much. I say that. I say that. Look, let's move all of this. Let's just tilt it a little bit, because I just feel like it's all got a weird tilt, because I'm tilted, I guess. Oh, did you hear that? Did that pick up on the mic? Yikes. Tilting. Come on now, rotate. Oh my goodness. It's too many layers. Got the rotating loopy. Tobias. When do you know about this audition of yours? Do you know if you'll know, or is it a to let you know if you got the part and not tell you if you don't kind of thing? And I guess it's not a part necessarily, gig more, but I guess sort of a part. It's always a part. It's always a gig. It's always a thing. What's going on here? What have I done? Forget it. Well, now it does it. There we go. Okay, that's good. Leave it. Now it's off to the side. It's taking so long. You know what? We usually do this at the end, but now that this is just taking its time, let's do a quick little side thank you. Oh man, I forgot again to add J.R. Timmerman to our patrons, but since Tobias Washburn's in the house, they're at the bottom, second from the bottom there, because they were one of my first patrons, because they're freaking awesome. Am I looking at it? Right there. Oh, wait. There. I did pretty good. I just was off a bit. Yeah, so J.R. Timmerman, this should be at the top. Sorry, J.R. World Serendipity in the house. Woo! Check out their comic, Ooble. And Indie Game Origin. We got Matthew DeRoche, got Puff, got Richard Pringle, Belle Sheepy, Mrs. Artism, the other James in the house. Check out the other James's Patreon. Oh shoot, it's not at the other James though, but you can find it. Go to the other James. Just Google the other James, man. He's like one of a kind, even though it says the other. There is no other. Okay, there's no other. The other James. You'll find it. Check out their Patreon. They're coming up with their comic right now. They're working on as well. It's a Pokemon fan comic called Civilization of the Wild. It's rad. Pikachu's gonna find some stuff, I think. Magic Chemist. Tobias Washburn in the house. Flame throwing fire. Fire. Nico M in the house. No, not in the house. Maybe in his house. But his house is not in this house. That's a good lot of folks. Yeah. Dropped a lot of stuff. What? So drop stuff a lot. Aw. Hey man, that's totally it though. Like exactly like you're saying. If you drop your stuff but you have them laughing and you sell it and everything, like that's awesome. Hey man, no worries, James. The other James, thank you so much for stopping by. You might be here for a little bit anyhow. So if you're bored, you want to swing by again. But thanks so much, man, and thank you so much for all the feedback and the ideas and stuff. I think your ideas are rad and they're really bringing this together. I love these little bursted clouds and stuff that you came up with. So thank you. Enjoy your evening or day, whatever's going on, and peace out. I'll see you soon. Yeah. What was it? Yeah, Tobias. That yeah, is awesome that you've again, like I was saying, if you got them going and you got them laughing and stuff, like that's the biggest part is just selling it, right? And like having fun with it, because it's easy to make mistakes and get just like frustrate yourself. I know that feeling. But yeah man, having fun with it and just letting it go and showing them you can sort of laugh it off and laugh at yourself, I think is the most important thing. So not, you know, not laugh at yourself in a way that's negative, but you know, I know you know. That's good, man. I'm happy for you. You should go by tomorrow. I'll check in, man. I'd love to know how it went. Control, Shift W, Shift P. I don't think I can do Shift P here. Let's do that. Still not. Alright, let's do a little bit more here. Maybe I'll actually get in the flow at some point. How do I guess, like, man, I haven't talked to you in so long. I think the last time I talked to you was like you were doing a LARPing thing, and then I haven't even basically seen you since then. But how did that go? Hopefully that went well. I mean, again, sorry if I'm just giving away your whole life and I'm just like chatting on the internet about your business, but it's pretty cool. I'm very good at keeping in touch. That's another reason I want to do more of these live streams, so I can actually hang out with people, because I'm terrible at being social, but I don't mind being on live and chatting and getting some work done at the same time, so it's great to hang out with some fans. Oh yeah, Rusty. Can they get Rusty below the fire? That's cool. Little, excuse me. You said a Halloween Witches event? Oh, yeah. You find out tomorrow. I was like, that's not tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. It's like, it seemed early, but it makes sense. Link. I never know what to talk about on these live streams, and then I just feel like I talk about the same things and I rant about stuff, or I dox people. Is that a thing? I'm not really telling anyone where everybody lives, but give away their whole life secrets. But tinkle, blink. Have there been any big developments game-wise? Not really. That's again sort of why I'm trying to do this. It's like I've been, I don't know, kind of holding back, man, you know, like trying to figure out like how it's gonna be perfect and how to. I had this idea of telling the story and then releasing the cards with the story and then all that stuff, and it's like nothing's been really moving forward that much, and I've been like growing on Blue Sky, like audience wise, but or I mean like follower wise, but like as far as people being that engaged or invested, it's not really happening except for like some of the small groups of people that are here, and that's why I was like, man, forget it, I'm going all in. So the point is to sort of start developing and releasing a lot more of the game this week. Tomorrow I'm gonna sort of start sharing it live and you know, start getting feedback, see what people sort of think. As I was saying, Saren on the chat here did do some testing, some play testing as well, and gave me some awesome feedback, so thank you for that. You guys both gave me some wicked feedback, but again, it's just like only so much we can do with a few people, so I'm gonna kind of get it out there. I'm just mostly afraid, I guess, that people are gonna destroy the card game and just kind of be like, this is stupid, or that's a dumb mechanic, or this is too complicated, or blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't care. I mean, I do, obviously. I want people to like it. I want it to be, you know, a game that people are gonna want to play, but like at this point I can't hide anymore trying to like see if it's going to be perfect. Like I'll never know unless I kind of start doing it. So not so much that I don't care, I do care, and I think that's more why I need to do it, because it's like I care too much that I've been, you know, basically holding back the whole project anyway. Ranting, but I think hopefully in the next little while this will be kind of the next step. We've kind of made it to kind of what I would like to call phase 3 of our plan for world domination. Kind of like that better. This one's got like a pencil-y look because I did it with my pencil brush. And this one's got more like a watercolor look, and I can't decide which one I like better. Now they don't match. Pop for sure at the bottom. I could probably soup up the other one anyway. Yeah, man, I don't know, I'm interested to get this card game out and try to do a little bit more stuff with it. So if there's anything that you think you're like, you should try this, or that was really bad, don't do that, then I'm all free suggestions, because I know you know a lot about card games there, Tobias. Tomorrow, the stream, tomorrow I'm going to start earlier. Tomorrow's at 1 p.m. Because I'm trying to do like a staggered streaming thing, both for me and for the audience, so that if there's people in different time zones or have different availability, people can kind of come at different times, hopefully. So I've been trying to do like a 7 and 1, 7-1, 7-1 last few streams, and then I did an 11 a.m. on Sunday, which was crazy, but it was fun. But tomorrow's 1 is the plan, and hopefully the audio doesn't give me troubles, because today I started late, but... So I shouldn't be too shiny if they're bloodshot, I guess, but it's alright. Their eyes, I always say he, and sometimes she, but like, they're not technically he or she. Well, I think these are kind of coming along okay. Maybe. Now I feel like they're growing, you know what I mean? Like each piece I'm learning a little bit more, each drawing a little bit more, so we're gonna have to go back and refine some stuff, but we're get somewhere. Woo-loo. At least that's my opinion. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to justify what I'm doing. Blink, blink, good morning! Never mind. Alright, let's move on. Let's try to get maybe even just one more little like panel done or something. I could probably do more than that. Let's see. Maybe we'll bring these all together into an actual cohesive page at some point. Maybe next week, maybe this week. We'll see. Gobbledygoo. Can you guys hear my bird? Probably not. I don't know. With the noise gate on, hopefully not, but he's in the back. Coon it up. But he's in the back, I mean, he's in the hall? I think this one should be almost a full panel one. Yeah, I think this one should be big. We should show a little bit more of Lark's abode. Yeah, man. Thanks for that, though. Thank you for saying it was fun. I thought it was fun playing with you too, man. And that's the thing. I only played it with like what, 2 hands with you, and it was great. But I think that was the problem. I was like, both getting the rules wrong. I don't even know my own rules well, and trying to like figure that stuff out and kind of as we go. But I think that'll be sort of fun with the live stream too. Is I'll try to kind of show a bit of how the mechanics and stuff work in general, I guess, and then from there I'm just gonna excuse me, and then maybe we'll show a few cards and kind of maybe do a little mini demo and play some cards against each other or something. But my goal is then to release a new alpha card every stream so that people can come and tune in and get a new insight into the game every stream. A big secret every time. But And then as we go, buying the alpha cards into some like beta cards that hopefully have some art and are a lot cleaner and then with more effects and things like that. And we're getting a lot more solidified with the gameplay and mechanics. And then from there, I don't know, man, it's playtest away, I guess, and balance and balance and balance. It's hard to know until we add more cards. And again, the point was to do cards in order of like story. It doesn't really seem to make much sense necessarily, because then everybody only gets farm or Blandia cards at the beginning, and it's like, well, we should open up some other worlds and some other cards if we can. So I'm trying to do some Blandia comics, but I'm also going to be releasing some other characters. I showed Princess Zayla today. Actually, I did one drawing of her yesterday. On the stream, and then I ended up refining her a bit, but it turned out pretty cool. I was pretty proud of how she turned out. Still kind of playing with her design, but she's from the world of Zephyria. I'm trying to pull it up if I can find it here. One of the like wind worlds. It's like all floating islands and clouds and sky and all that fun stuff. Airships and floating gap giant. Might be some like cool wispy dragony kind of things, but I might save the Gigons for Jai. Yeah, you have a card idea, I would love you to message it to me, or you can even just mention it now if you want. You could always work on it tomorrow if it's something that seems like it's a cool card idea. So I tried to soup this up a little bit, but this was a sketch I did of Zayla yesterday. I'm not like super proud of it, but like her face is a little bit weird and it's a little bit messy, but you know, the point is to just experiment. Explore and or experiment right now. Experiment. But I don't know. I think she's pretty. She'll be pretty cool. She'll be sort of again. As I was saying, these are all sort of parody nods in a way. So Princess Zayla, if it's not already obvious, there's a bit of a nod to Princess Zelda, but also to Princess Leia, and you know, a little bit of even She-Ra in there. What's her name? Aurora? No, Aurora is Sleeping Beauty, or are they both Aurora? A little bit of Sailor Moon kind of thing, you know, with everything. Kind of give the best of all worlds in here. So they're not from the same planet as Lark, but they're in a very similar sort of physiology. They've got the horns and the pointed ears and the long-tailed tuft down here. That's the reason I had all this stuff. I had to add all this to the page because the tail is just so long. But yeah, man, good card ideas. You just tell me what's up there. Again, that's the whole point. Is hopefully we can all come up with some cool ideas and build them into cards so that people all sort of have something that they've invest time in that's actually worth their time. You know, it's one thing to kind of like shout out to the void of Pokémon and try to be like, I should make a yes. It's like, whatever, but it's like, hey man, let's actually do it. Let's make some cards. And everybody has something they like, you know, it means something to them. Actually kind of like, again, as corny as it is and whatever, but like I've sort of mentioned before, I want to make this almost a movement, but what I want to do is, or I'd thought of doing, is going out and almost like making wonder cards like a thing that people have on them, like make your own wonder card, like based on you, like your character name at the top, your stats, like, and a skill or two, a wit or two of like your own thing. So like if Tobias's card could have fire spinning and something, and the way that affects in the game or whatever, so everybody could have like their own wonder card on them, even if it's like a digital wonder card or something, where you could like scan somebody's wonder card and add it to your collection kind of thing, like, so that there's basically countless wonder cards in the world that you don't even know exist because other people made them. So it'd be like this huge, never-ending collection. But I don't know. Sent it to you on Messenger. Ooh, I want to see. I won't spoil it if it's something I shouldn't say. Do do do. Do do do. Yes, I love that. Kind of want to say it, but I think we can try to work on it maybe tomorrow, actually. I think that's perfect. I like that idea. Make that work. Love it. Is it a fun idea? Wait, what's a fun idea? Oh, are you talking about the wonder card thing? Maybe, possibly. But either one is a fun idea. The one that you gave me is a fun idea. And the wonder card thing. But yeah, no, I thought it'd be cool if it's like, you know, again, kind of like a movement of like, you got your wonder card? Like, what's a wonder card? Let's make a wonder card. Go out in the streets and be like, check it out, kids. What's your favorite color? Well, what if you could choose any element? Would you be fire for courage, or would you be Aphira for courage? Would you be Fulmina, which is our lightning, for imagination? They all have their own like virtues and stuff, so kind of like you choose your wisp, your wonder type. Well, I'm not really getting anything accomplished here. I'm just hinting and staring at the same screen. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I want to try it, like, even if it's not just me. But second Renaissance, man. I saw somebody on YouTube yesterday that was talking about it, and they got like 200 artists together, and everybody's trying to build like a second Renaissance built on creativity and art and love and expansion and actually like science and doing the things that we all know would advance the whole culture, the whole country, the whole world forward, and instead we all fight in every way we can, like bloop. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I'll tell folks. Basically, it was. I think I might do this one just because it'll be easier to start with. I might just do this one with a symmetry ruler, just to draw Lark's body. Not super. And then we can adjust things later. It's gonna be too weird. It's gonna be too rigid, probably. Adjust it later. Anyhow, Tobias's idea is a slime that turns into a weapon, and if by chance it fails, then the slime hurts you, and I think that's awesome because we've got the woos, which is like the wonder ooze. It's this mutagen slime that affects everything. Leaks from the wonder rifts of the universe, sort of like the lifeblood of the Wonderverse, and it sort of creates like a, oh wow, oops, I see, almost a cancerous effect in whenever it touches. So sometimes it makes it like beautiful and grows it in whatever way it is. So if it's like a beautiful plant, it might grow it really beautiful, but if it's an angry person, it might grow it real angry. That whole kind of thing. So anyway, the woos will be perfect to create like a slime weapon or a woos weapon, because that's exactly what it would do, would be to harm you. In some way it would work, and then other ways it would be like, it's like the sort of like a cross between, again, more references, but like the symbiote the Venom symbiote and mutagen from TMNT. A little bit too wide there, Lark. Whoa! Okay, what? Should probably. Let's just wing it. Like everything else. We can change their pans after. Yeah, exactly. The Woos is its own, excuse me, its own card type actually. I'm gonna show you guys. Getting distracted, man. Quit getting distracted. I think both. If there's two of you in the chat, I've already played some of it anyways, so you already know somewhat of it, but. Yeah, because that's the one that you used on me. You totally flipped a mechanic on me that I didn't even think of doing to somebody. Because it was supposed to be like it's the Black Woos, man. We had a card for that, Plasma Wraith. And you ended up using it on me, like equipping it to one of my wayfinders because it does damage over time or whatever after a certain amount of rounds. So it was like it gave me extra attack and defense, but then I couldn't get it off because you need to get it off with Lumina, like a light-based thing or something. What is it down here? Can only be removed with a Lumina-based attack where Wisp Work or Wit. So if you don't have Lumina, which I might change just because it's a little unfair, but like there might be some sort of alternate option, like maybe after 10 rounds it comes off or something. I don't know. Basically, giving away the cards already here a day early, but yeah, this Plasma can only be removed, and you went and stuck it on me. This is the Black Woos. The whole point is that like there's going to be different types of Woos that do different kinds of things. And yeah, so this one was like, gives you attack and defense, but then it creates dark damage at the end, Umbra damage. And then, but yeah, there'll be like weapons for Woos, and there'll be things that you can attach to your armor or whatever. And like, the other point was to do like a, it was like a sort of positively charged Woos, like, again, like thinking about like Ghostbusters 2, where they take the evil slime in that and then they like positively charge it with like happiness and like music and emotions and everything, and then it becomes like this like, yeah, like slime that only heals and does good things. So I was thinking of that too, where it's like at some point they might have some sort of unit that sort of transmutes the Woos into like a positive way, and then they could also use it that way and have different like Woos weapons that are also beneficial. But yeah, man, I think that's what I mean. As soon as I saw it, that slime thing was perfect. I was like, yeah, that's great. That totally fits the Woos vibe that we're already going for. I should turn off this because it looks... Ah! Dang it. Oh well. Good morning, Blandia. There be woos tamers who studied it long enough to control it. That's really smart. I don't see why not. I feel like, again, in the narrative sense of the linear plot I had, Lark wouldn't really know how to do any of that or figure out anyone that could for a while. Oh, it's because I should be drawing over this layer, not under it. That'll do it. What was it? Yeah, Lark, Woos Tamers, that's actually a really smart idea, especially in some of the other worlds where it will have taken over by quite a bit. In Blandia, they'll only just sort of start discovering it. But I think certain worlds will be almost completely overtaken. So actually, a Woos Tamer would be pretty cool in Wildwoods, because that's going to be a big hard time. But also maybe in the world of Disto, which is like our, again, dystopian, excuse me, world. And that one might be pretty taken over by the Woos too, and that would be pretty cool if they had some sort of units or like Woos Tamers that control it. I like that. Some more. This is really lagging. Just jittery, I feel like. Let's close this first of all. We don't need both these tablets or both these tabs open. Or canvases open. That might help. Okay. This feels like this is starting to lag a bit, but we're almost there. We'll draw this last panel maybe, and then we could start a new one. A new hero card, someone who the Woos doesn't. Yeah, it's actually really smart. Like someone that just like you can never equip them with anything or any of the Woos because they just like are invincible to it or impervious to it. Like that. There's no, I guess I wouldn't fit that one character. I was thinking there's the Wisp Queen that I've got, but they're a little bit more into like they can kind of control all the wisps and things like that, but I don't know if that would really work for the Woos per se. Why is it drawing? What's happening? Oh, did I put it on 20%? Yeah, I did. There we go. I must have hit 2. No wonder this looks terrible. This is working better now. I must have put it on, like, had it on my opacity was set to 20%, so I was like, no matter what I did, it wasn't drawing nice. See how sometimes things just work when you know what's going on? I don't know if they have curtains. I feel like they shouldn't, but I don't know. I feel like they can't afford curtains. Always gotta draw the dots. I mean, their house is made of like clay. So. Bum. Rooney in demon form from K-pop Demon Hunters. Something their body shows from years of studying the woos. You know, I might be one of the few people in the entire planet that has not seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm sorry. I know everybody's seen that. I haven't. I've been kind of just like resisting because I haven't really had the time that I wanted to sit down and actually watch it all. But now I want to look at Rooney. Rooney? Rooney. Oh, it's Rooney? Okay. I see. Spoiler. Is this what's going on here with this thing on your face? I see. Again, this though, like, I know I haven't seen it. Excuse me. It's so exciting to me to know that, like, again, like, it's sort of lesser known studio or like kind of universe, I guess, for lack of a better word, IP, I suppose, could become as popular as it has in such a short amount of time and just blow up and become like the biggest net and like blow people like Disney out of the water, which is kind of funny. Kind of like really, oh, the design scars can be the wounds growing on the person. Yeah, I like that. I think again I showed my, I was distracted, but whatever it's all about. But I did have a couple characters that have some wounds-iness to them already. I don't think I shared Rum Key on Patreon. I saw it, Rumkey? Where are you? Why is that so small? That's bizarre. Was it small yesterday? Was it? No. Oh, yes, zoom. There we go. Whoops. But, well, it's off to the side. My face is in the way. Oh my goodness, Matt. Well, anyway, this was kind of the idea here, was on their arm here. It's got kind of like, oh my goodness, stop. Oh my. Stop! Zoom out! Stop it. I think we stopped. Okay, this area here, the arm on the left of their right arm. So this upwards dripping evil slime thing. Looks like they got bit here, maybe. I don't see that, and I'm not gonna zoom in, but they got like a bite mark. But yeah, I thought the woos could kind of like create these, like, it's again really super loose, but like sort of veiny things coming out. It's sort of like, yeah, like you said, sort of scars. Drew one too. Thanks. Yeah, they just popped in one day in the middle of the night. I just ended up drawing them, but the name Rumkey popped in my head, and I was like, that sounds like a cool pirate character name, and then I just ended up kind of drawing them. But which one it was, but yeah, I thought he'd be kind of cool character for our world, Oceanautica, which is all pirates and deep sea monsters and random islands and things like that. We've also got Dreadmane, the pirate captain. He's a centaur captain who can't swim. Why is this not working? Did I not? Yeah, there it is. Just thought I had it. All these things load so much faster when I'm not running 1,000 things at once, I guess. This one. This is what we drew yesterday. I actually got a pretty good vibe when I was drawing Vine. Oh, come on. Yeah, this guy down here, this Vine. I don't know if you can that. But that's sort of like, again, this Woo's taking over Verdanteth, the big tree, colossal tree being in Wildwoods, and this sort of like black tendril, almost again like symbiote venom kind of thing, but like it'll create these sort of like almost cracks of energy and scarring, kind of like you were saying. So that could be pretty cool, and this kind of wraps around and infects it as it goes. We drew some weird AI flower up here. And these cotton candy dandies. Cotton dandies! Lark's gonna want to taste those, but they're hallucinogenic. Then we tried to come up with a language yesterday, and we wrote bad cab in this language that we made 5 letters of, and then I drew a bad cab, and then this was the bad Zayla drawing that started. So awful, so I tried to clean it up with that other one. But yeah, man, I don't know, again, I feel like that's so many ideas that it's the thing, like I've got all these ideas I want to release and I'm just holding them back, so it's like, let's get going, let's start creating the woos, let's start creating the cards, let's start making these characters, man. None of this, like, I have this idea. Like, here's the freaking idea, man. Let's do it, let's make it. Not currently a world card that's dedicated to the woos, but that's pretty smart actually too. Like a whole world that's just woos or something. That'd be pretty wild. Yeah, currently, let's say the wooziest infected worlds that there might be is, yeah, probably Wildwoods is up there because it's almost the whole world itself. We could almost do like a wicked Verdanteth, where it's like, well, I think I already have a wicked card for Verdanteth. That's another one that you totally like devastated me with, and that's one of those things where it's like, I need to play with other people, and I need other people to play it, because I'm not the greatest at card games, so I need to know if it's just that I suck, or if it's the cards are broken, or both. But like, some of the things you were doing, I was like, oh man, that's so smart, and I never thought of that, or whatever. Like, so it's like, is that just because I didn't plan it right, or is it because you're just smart and you're utilizing the cards in the right way? Or both, like I said. I think we can turn off this blue layer now. We've got some stuff going on. And I think we can also turn off this. Oh no. I drew on the wrong layer. I meant to lock this one. Yeah, that's fine. No ruler. We don't want to see that ruler. Okay. We don't want clouds too much. We want it to be sunny, so I don't know if I want that cloud. But oh, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, sir. And it's pretty cool. The plant life is one of those things that I feel like I never really kind of appreciated all my life, and kind of was like, yeah, plants are cool. I've always been really into animals and stuff, and like now I'm really starting to appreciate them a lot more. And like honestly, even seeing your ideas with your comics and with the fairies, it's just so neat that like they absorb energy and like emotions, and like they bleed flower petals and stuff like that. Like that's just so brilliant. It's such a like a fey thing to do. Like they're doing it on purpose. So fey. But yeah, I'm having a new appreciation for flowers and plants and stuff, and seeing how they can be sort of fantasized. Sounds weird. I don't fantasize about flowers. Fantasy-ified. You know what I mean? Yeah, there was one hero card. Yeah. I think it was Lark, honestly. It was one of the ones that was pretty bad, because I think it was that Lark has the automatic wonder every turn, and gets they get an extra wonder point. And I think you just had like 4, and then you had something that you were able to make me miss my turn, and it was only costing you like 1 point, and then you still have 3, so you were just like, miss a turn, kill me, miss a turn, kill me. So again, those are the things where it's like just cards that I built as like a mechanic to be like, yeah, this is a cool mechanic, but didn't think about the balance yet. And those are the things that are going to be so hard to balance and figure out, that it's like, how can people sort of take advantage of these things? But yeah, I think that was Lark as far as I can remember. I'm not positive, but... And then yeah, you had Verdanteth was giving me a hard time there for a while, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, you're just like better at playing card games than I am, so I don't know if it was just you anyways, but I'm sure some of them were probably a little bit broken because they wouldn't have been planned as good as they could be, maybe. As I draw the exact same clouds in there. Oh yeah, and then I also mentioned, but you said the Woo's World. That's actually really smart. The fact that if anyone has Woos or like a Woo's indicator on them, they're not affected, but otherwise the whole world affects everybody. That's really great. Again, that's like sort of like an incentive to build a card based on the Woos and bad stuff, so that you know you're always infected, but you can, so that you can just screw with other people. Pretty smart. All right, let's see. Why did I do that? I don't like that. I kind of thought I want Lark's bed to just be like a pile of hay. It's like so happy to get up, and it's just like, you're just sleeping in hay, bud. Excuse me. All right, Who knows what I'm doing here? Pardon me. Excuse me. Exactly. You are better because you played more just by sheer experience. I haven't played a lot. That's sort of the challenge. Oh gosh, sorry. Maybe that's better. Excuse me. The challenge for me is that I haven't played very many. I don't like that hay pile. Too distracting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said that? I don't want to hide that. Excuse me. Wasn't it? Yeah. You just have like way more experience, and I don't have a lot of experience. Pardon me. Goodness me. Playing card games. Obviously, even less designing them. But that's part of the point, was that, again, I wanted to kind of encourage both myself and others to create and be like, man, you can do it, whether you know it or you don't, or like whether you have experience or not. Part of it's like, even the things where it's like, excuse me, I went and I talked to a person one time about becoming a tattoo artist, and they liked my work, but I don't have tattoos. And they were just like, nah man, you don't have tattoos, I can't hire you. And I was like, okay, like, I sort of get it, but I kind of felt like that about a lot of things, kind of like, well, I don't have experience doing comics, so I can't, or I don't know how to make a card game, so I shouldn't be the one to do it because it's none of my business doing it. I'm not like a super big card game fanatic. And I was like, no, I want to make a card game, and I want to make it in the way that I want to make it, and I want to make it in the way that I want to play it. And because I don't know card games, that's part of the reason I wanted to do it, because I wanted to be able to build it in a way that hopefully is easy for people to understand, and then for players who are a little more experienced can have the depth in the game, hopefully. But otherwise, the point is to be pretty easy to start with, hopefully, with some of the rules. But excuse me. All right, I don't know if I like this, but let's put some color to it. That's what always seems to make me happy. Always with the purple. We like purple. Even I think Sren likes purple. Both purple and black and red. Can't go wrong with purple. Saving recovery. I don't know. We gotta figure out something to put on the side of the list. Soup up their house a little bit. I'm gonna put some bunnies over here, I think, actually. Pretty cute. I'm gonna put a shelf or something over here, but sure. Excuse me. Oh, that's why this drawing so dark, because I wasn't using the right pressure sensitivity settings. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. A quick color pass. Maybe I should go spend some time with my wife on her day off. Poor lady. I think she ended up not watching because her internet's never good enough. Oh, thanks, man. Ooh, that's smart. Lark's wares. Yeah, that's sort of the point of this, though, is they don't have much weapons and armor. They're basically starting from scratch. Because I started another page. Recent. Is it going to show me or am because they're going to go to the market and get some stuff. So this is sort of the intro where they don't have a lot, but I like that idea though. We should put some of their stuff in the corner. They could probably have some little plushies or something. But yeah, this is sort of the next scene will be like Lark looking and being like, oh, all I have is this sad cron sack hanging on a hanger. Okay. And then they grab it and they get all dressed and they're like, blah. And they're like, oh, this is awful. And then Uncle Grunk calls them and they're like, let's go. So then they're going to go to the market and get a new outfit that one of our other patrons and Discord members and excuse me, Blue Sky followers, Mrs. Artisan, designed. This looks so dumb. So zoomed in. I don't know what's happening. Now, for some reason. I think we've done it. I don't even remember what I was talking about because I get so distracted all the time. We're talking about characters. Always. Shut up, man. Yeah, going to the market. We get this new outfit that Mrs. Artisan designed. Part of our Draw Lark in Your Style test we did on Sky. Whoa, Terra Andre! Look at Lark's butt. I know, Tara, I'm coming. I will try to figure something out for you for food. We'll go shopping. Husband has been neglecting our drawing comics. This is Lark's new outfit. They got this like done dress that they're gonna get from the market real soon, like this week, hopefully. Well, maybe next week, but Basically, I was trying to build a story around it, and now it's taking too long. And they also have this option here for a cozy autumn scarf. I might change the word autumn, but cozy harvest scarf. That's a Fund and Wonder that I was going to release on Ko-fi, so people can fund towards unlocking different things for Lark narratively, or other characters or whatever, story-wise. So say this is like $10 on Ko-fi, someone can donate like $1, or they could buy it outright for $10 or whatever. And once it's funded, Lark wears the scarf in the story and stuff from that point on, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I was also designing this cozy sweater for Lark to wear as a possible piece at the market people could buy. It's a little stained in the armpits, but they might be able to get it from like a thrift store or something. Dinkle dinkle dink. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm in the way. The orange is trying to murder you. Oh no. I thought you meant like the color orange on this, but I think you mean the unborn child that is within you, that is the size of an orange, apparently. Alright, well, okay, Tara, maybe we should probably call it pretty soon here, but maybe we'll add just a little bit more color to Lark, so that we can kind of pull this piece together, and then we'll, excuse me, we'll call it. Okay, my love, my sweet darling Tara, how's that? Except let's turn this back on so that we color faster. Oh, am I drawing? Oh no, I'm drawing over the lines again. No! Start over. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting close. I guess we're not going to get a full page comic done today, but it's because I'm slow and I get distracted. Excuse me, I think we started to sort of warm up near the end here. Ah, come on! Thanks for auto-saving. These curtains are too bright, but we can adjust them another time. Alright, well, I think we'll call those panels done for now. Ah! Sorry, Toby, I didn't see you were leaving, but yeah, man, have a good night. And I'll maybe see you tomorrow. Thanks for jumping on if you're still there. Goodness me. Okay. Let's save this, and let's maybe call it a night, I guess. A long one, actually, I guess. One of the longest streams I've ever done. I think it might be the longest stream we've ever done. Thanks for joining us. Especially if you're still out there. Saren, you've been here quite a lot. Thanks so much for joining on all these, man. I hopefully not getting totally bored and blown out of I guess, what's the word? Overwhelmed? Not overwhelmed. You know, I just don't want to do too many of these either, but I also need to get moving, so let's keep creating. Okay, well, I think we did pretty good. We got some places. We can refine some of this stuff later, but we don't like this rub too much. And this eyes, we were getting warmed up, but they'll turn out okay. We can fix these ones. Larks opening their eyes to the cuckoo, and then they rub their eyes and they blink, blink, and they're all shiny and beautiful. And then they open up their curtains with their little fresh naked bum to the world. Good morning, Blandia. All right. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for my clearing out my throat and everything, but let's do this. Thank you. Once again, how do I know? Thank you for joining us on this Monday Wonder Maker Monday Lark's comic. First time drawing a comic live. It was fun. I think we got better at it as we went, and I think it'll be more fun as we go. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time. Whatever that time is for you. We're going to reveal more cards, and we're going to start talking a little bit about the mechanics and some of the stats on the cards, show some of our cards, talk about those, brainstorm some ideas. We've already come up with some cool ideas tonight, thanks to Tobias and Saren and everything. And yeah, check out World Serendipity. You can probably Google it, I imagine, but you can check out worldserendipity.bsky.social, and there's a link there for their comic, which is awesome. And you can check out Toby. I'm not sure where Toby is, Tobias, but I'll figure it out. And hey, thanks, Tara. Shoot this here. Still me. Breathe. Check out Babpuff too. babpuff.bsky.social there on my most recent stream schedule. And we featured them on Friday a little bit for some of their fan art, and they're fantastic. Check them out. But thank you again for visiting, and thanks for tuning in. And I think our music ran out, so that's perfect timing. The Wonder in Me. Nice, the Wonder in You.